Hey guys, I'm sorry about not posting a video yesterday, and I'll tell you why in just a minute. Okay, this is day 15, starting the third week of my all-new journey to skinny. And the reason why I didn't post my video yesterday was because I was so highly disappointed. I recorded a video. I recorded it. It was close to 20 minutes long, and it was extremely heartfelt. I mean, I'd gotten to the point I was crying, and I just had to stop. And I didn't have the heart to post it for you all to see me cry once again, because the one thing that kept coming back to my mind was back in 2018, me sitting in the corner of my porch giving about a 25-minute boo-hoo session of about me not losing the weight and me gaining, me feeling like I can't do it, and me not liking myself, and blah blah blah. And I didn't want to give that to you again. Therefore, it is sitting in my archives on this phone, but I'm not going to post it. So, what got me so down? Okay. As you know, the day before I was, I think, 190 or 189, something like that. I don't remember what I was 2 days ago. But yesterday I weighed in at 191.5, so I was definitely back up. Definitely. And I was so, as I'd said in my video that I had recorded but didn't post, I wasn't angry at myself. I wasn't angry. I was just disappointed, crushed. I had also mentioned that I was starting to have doubt that I would ever lose the weight, that I was starting to have doubt in me, in myself. So this morning when I weighed myself, I came in at 191.3, so I'm back down 2 ounces, which is okay, but it's still not ideal, of course. So, once again, I brought it up to my Father God, because it always helps for me to be able to talk to Him, for me to unload to Him. And, of course, I'm tired of giving Him boohoo moments too. So, last night, I didn't cry as I was talking to Him, but I was still pouring my heart out. And He reminded me of what I had said in my video a couple days ago, that I overate. And He reminded me that's all the problem is, that I'm overeating. Now, I know I had said that I was thinking about trying to do kids' portions, but I haven't had opportunity to do that. And yesterday I had thought, okay, I'm going to try to do OMAD again. So, because I would had ate a kid's portion, where I had said it in the video the day before, I would have done a kid's portion. We had pepperoni pizza. Now, if I was doing kids' portion, I would have had one little slice. I'm the one who had sliced the pizza up, and I'd cut it in 4 quarters. And my thought was, okay, I'm just going to do OMAD. I'm going to go back to OMAD. I'm going to work hard on doing OMAD again. So I purposefully waited until after 12 to eat. And I had 2 of my quarters, because the way it was, hubby wanted jalapeno and onion on his half. So I ate the 2 quarters, and then of course my little bit of treats to go with that. And that was it. That was it. And I had my heart set to go back on OMAD, but this is the thing. First off, okay, I got extremely hungry at around 6:30. I think it was about 6:30 when I really started feeling it. And second off, my thought was, would I be able to stick with OMAD? And my thought is, no, I can't. I can't stick with OMAD, even though I had managed to do it for about 5 months. I can't stick with it. And so I ran on ahead and fixed myself something last night. And all I had was one burrito and a baked potato. And that's what I turned around and had. And then a cup of coffee. And that was it. So I'm going to continue with the way down. And as the Lord reminded me that I'd been eating large portions, so I'm just going to make sure to have smaller portions. And as I'd said, around about kid size. Even though I think if I hadn't had the complete half of the pizza, because it's just a Red Baron's pizza, if I hadn't had half of that, it's possible that I would have been 190 something. But because of me eating that, because you all know that pizza is really high in calories, extremely high in calories. So if I would have anticipated just going on ahead and eating the small kid-sized type portions and just being patient about it early on, I might even would have been 189, maybe. That's a big maybe. So yeah, I was glum most of the day yesterday, most of the day. But by the time I went to bed, once again, I had the oomph to continue. In my recording yesterday, I had even showed that I was this close to just quitting, to just stopping. But I had also thought about how I had said that this was the program I could stick with for the rest of my life. And it's true. But the only way that I'm capable of sticking to it for the rest of my life is that I don't overeat and see weight gain, because then I don't want to stick to it. I don't want to do it. I just want to give up and quit, because it's discouraging to see those numbers jump back up. Very discouraging. So yeah, this is the plan that I can stick with for the rest of my life, as long as I'm doing it right. Because then I'm seeing the results and I'm happy about it, you know. So this morning I've already ate. I was hungry and I was ready to eat. And so I had me a refried bean nacho bowl with chicken. And this time, instead of choosing the larger chicken tenders, I chose 2 smaller chicken tenders. And so therefore, it wasn't necessarily a 10-year-old's portion size, but it was smaller compared to. And it was enough so that I wasn't overstuffed, but it was very satisfying. Also, so like, I'm going to go out and I'm going to record Tonkawa Falls, see if it's flowing now, since we've had a really good downpour. I mean, we had a really awesome downpour. So I'm hoping that it was enough to accumulate the creek so that it would start to flow over. So I am going to go record Tonkawa Falls, and I'm also going to go to Mother Neff, and I'm going to check and see if the wash pond has started to fill back up. Because the one thing that I didn't show you all was that the wash pond at Mother Neff was bone dry. I had only put that on my BitChute. I didn't, because I had showed the cave and everything, and so I wanted BitChute to have that video, so I didn't get out to the YouTube community that the wash pond was bone dry, which would have been the first time ever that the YouTube community would have seen it. So I am going to go and get the wash pond also, and hopefully we've got some water and maybe a little bit of a trickle of a fall or something. hopefully I've got something that will be interesting to show from both. And I'm going to add that to this video so that it's going to be my combination, my Journey to Skinny and Great Walks, but it's going to be labeled under my Journey to Skinny because it's kind of like me taking a walk and showing you all at the same time. So I'll see you in a little bit. Okay, so I'm here at Tonkawa Falls, and like I said, last summer we had a severe heat, and it really severely dried up the waterways. So since we had the really good rain the other night, I'm here to see what the creek looks like and if we've even got a bit of a trickle going over the falls. So let's see. I want to look at the creek first. Sounds like we got some water. So let's see. Yes, we've got flow. It's actually, the creek is actually flooded a little. But we have got flow. Awesome, terrific, beautiful. We've got flow. The last time I filmed this, I mean, it was bone dry. There was no water in this creek whatsoever. A little tiny puddle here and there, but that was it. That means we've got a waterfall again. Let's go over here and see that beautiful sight. Even the river is back up, looking good on its banks. But look there at the debris that's floating over there. So you can see it had been dry for a while, and it picked up all the debris that had fallen in the creek, and that's what that is. It appears that just a touch of flooding. Looks like there's just a touch of flooding. Even way up there, that dry spot I told you about had water over top of it normally. The water's just about over top of it again. What a beautiful sight. Let's go on over here and look at the front view. Here we've got a little bit of drainage on this rock even. That's how much rain we had a couple nights ago, folks. I mean, it was a doozy of a storm. And it was just what we needed to get these waterways flowing again. Oh, what a beautiful sight. I'm standing here between laughing and crying because once again the water is flowing. It done something very major to me and hubby when we saw the falls dry. I don't even know if you can hear me talking over top of it, but it did. It really done something to me. Me and hubby both, because I turned around and brought him here afterwards, after I had done the video, and it just, I literally felt like crying then. Let's go on ahead to the wash pond at Mother Neff and see what's going on there. Okay, now we're at Mother Neff, and we're at the wash pond, and we're going to see if there's water in the wash pond and if possibly a little bit of flow coming off of the falls, the creek bed that goes to it. Well, let's see what we could see. Now mind you, the wash pond was bone dry. Well, now there's water in it. There's water in it now. So we did have enough rain for there to be water in it. Am I actually going to see a flow out of the creek bed? Would it be my first time ever? Because this is like the 5th time I've been here to Mother Neff, and there's never been any water running out of the creek bed. It sounds dry. Nothing. No water out of the creek bed. I want so much to see water in that creek bed. It's not just the wash pond, it's the creek I want to watch. I want to watch the creek flow. Let's see if there's any sign that any water had even flowed off of it. Yes, it's damp. Well, that's good. But like, it quits. Whoa, it's even slick. It quits flowing after a while. Like, come on, what kind of creek is this? Ah, there's water in it. Look here. Whee! It's a little slick. I gotta be more careful about that. But look here. A little bit of water. Just a little. Little water. That's the most water I've seen in it. Okay. Let's get back down here now. I still gotta watch how I step. I didn't realize the bed would be slick. I've never seen water flowing out of this creek bed. So disappointed. I was hoping to see water in it. Okay. But the good news, the wash pond is not bone dry. There was enough water for it to finally have water back in it. And that's a relief. It's still really low though. Very low. You know, over there is like its overflow point where it flows down into another creek. And it's far from being at that point. So it's still very, very, very low. But what I had seen in its dry bed, it's a decently deep pond. It's not very shallow at all. So it's somewhat deep in there, but it's still shallow too. So it's good to see water back in the water systems again. It's very good to see water again. Very good. But the wash pond could definitely use another good downpour or two for it to really be up to normal level. So, yeah. It's good to see that. It's good to see that there's water in it. I never thought there'd be a day that I would see it bone dry. And the really sad thing is, like, now with there being water in it again, it looks so still and stagnant again. And I was really hoping that with a good wash, it would improve its looks and really make it look good, you know, clear it up, make it look fresh. But no, not quite, unfortunately. Hard to believe that this used to be a popular swimming hole when they when they first started up Tonkawa Falls, or not Tonkawa, here at Mother Neff. I'm sorry, I'm at the wrong park right now. Anyway, it's hard to believe at one time they allowed this to be a swimming hole, but at the time that was kind of flowing, so it was like a miniature waterfall as well. And I'll show you the picture up here. And now there's no swimming whatsoever because the waters does stay stagnant. So they're not safe. They're not good to get into. Most of the time they're just pulled there anyway. The water's just pulled there. It's not even flowing out over the overflow. But there was one time I saw it just deep enough that it was just starting over the overflow. So I'll show you a picture here. Like, here's the kids, and they got to go swimming. And it says here in this photo, they might have been going to the wash pond for a swim. So, then according to tradition, the small pond became known as the wash pond when the settlers was washing their laundry there. And while it may seem inviting on summer days, swimming is no longer permitted, as the pool has filled with sediment. Its use has shifted from a swimming hole to a scenic natural feature. Here's a picture of the pond. Now you could see it kind of looks a little fresh in this picture, a little, and right here is the overflow point, so it's just about ready for overflow. Right here is the creek, and the water is up at the mouth of the creek. You can see the creek itself is dry, but the water is up at the mouth of that creek right here. And so the wash pond is somewhat overflowed, somewhat, not much, just a little, but you could tell it looks so much cleaner there compared to how it does now. It's just rich. Of course, the reflection of the trees on the photo makes a difference there, but at least now there's water in it, so I can be grateful for that. But I'm still disappointed that once again I've not seen any water flow off of that creek. If I would have come yesterday, because we had the storm the night before, if I would have come yesterday, I would have gotten a chance to see the creek flow at the wash pond. But I didn't, because it was windy and cold. No, I'm sorry, we had the rain the day before. If you all know what time frame I'm talking about. But anyway, if I would have come like the day after the storm, I would have seen that creek flowing there at the wash pond. But like I said, just seeing water back in it makes me feel better. It's no longer dry. That was an eerie sight, seeing that wash pond bone dry. Very eerie. It was eerie seeing the Tonkawa Falls dry too, with just the rock wall and no water flowing off of it. That was eerie. So yeah, it's good to see water's back in the waterways again. It's a true relief, because I didn't know how much water we would need to even get any kind of water back in these places. But it took one good night storm to get it really going. So, almost back to normal. Almost. We're getting there. We're recovering from the drought that we had in the summer. And, we're getting there. So anyway, guys, this is on top of my journey to Skinny, and it's just part of my vlog for the day for yins. And I know that this is long, but it was well worth getting to see the waterways that had been dried up just a month ago. And plus I got to do just a little bit of walking there. It wasn't much to account for anything. I'll be lucky if I've got 1,000 steps on my Fitbit, but at least I'm out here. So I feel better about today. I've already had a mocha frappe and some sweet tart ropes. So that's my treats for the day. And I won't be eating again until I'm hungry again. Who knows when that will be. And I don't know, I almost feel like I'm about to tear up. Almost feel like I'm going to cry. But not for the same reason that I broke down crying yesterday. Today, I feel like crying because I've got a grateful heart. And there's a difference. So, I love you guys. I love every one of you all, my viewers, my subscribers, those who comes in and sees me for the first time. You all are special to me and awesome. And you'll see me tomorrow with another journey vlog. I know that I'd said that a couple days ago and I didn't give you one yesterday, and I'm so sorry for not doing that. But like I said, I couldn't bring myself to give you a video where I was crying and downing myself. I just couldn't. You have seen me do that too many times, so I just couldn't. So forgive me for not putting out a video yesterday, but I couldn't bring myself to bring another one. I couldn't even bring myself to do a second video. I couldn't. I'd considered it and I just couldn't. I couldn't. So anyway, yeah, you'll see me tomorrow with another journey vlog, and I'm determined to make this week 4 a better week, or week 3 rather, because this is start of week 3, and I'm so determined to make it better. I'm determined to have lost more weight. I'm determined. This time under 187, right? Under 187. So I'm determined. Seriously challenge myself to lose 3 pounds a week. That would be good. That would be awesome. It wouldn't take me long to lose all the weight like that. That's what I need to do. Set myself up to lose 3 pounds a week. So anyway, guys, as I was saying, I love you. You'll see me tomorrow with another journey vlog. And you all have a great day. I would like to say thank you to all my supporters on Patreon. If you would like to be a supporter, you will find the link in the description box below my videos and also on the About page on my channel. The funds go toward me going to view more parks and attractions and to give great quality videos out for you people. So I greatly appreciate all the support, and I thank you in advance.